Devaki, and the demigods are offering prayers. So before that, you'll see how he has appeared in the womb.
Agasara, Mustika, Arishta, Agasara, Mustika, Arishta, Devi Ida, Putana, Keshi, Renuka, Banasara,
Narkasur.
Narkasara, and many other demonic kings on the surface of earth.
Persecuted by the demoniac kings, the Yadavas left their own kingdom and entered various others, like those of the Kurus, Panchalas, Kekayas, Shalvas, Vidarbhas, Nishadas, Videhas, and Koshalas.
Some of the visitors, however, began to follow Kamsa's principles and act on the surface. After Kamsa, kills the 6 sons of Devaki, a plenary portion of Krishna entered her womb as her 7th child, arousing her pleasure and her lamentation. That plenary portion is celebrated by great sages as Ananda, who belongs to Krishna's second quadruple expansion.
To protect the Yadus, his personal devotees from Kamsa's attack, the personality of Godhead, Vishwatma, the supreme soul of everyone, ordered Yogamaya as follows.
The Lord ordered Yogamaya, O my potency, worshipable for the entire world, and whose nature is to bestow good fortune upon all living entities. Go to Vraja, where there live many cowherd men and their wives. In that very beautiful land, where many cows reside, Rohini, the wife of Vasudev, is living in the home of Nanda Maharaj. Other wives of Vasudev are also living there incognito because of the fear of Kamsa. Please go there.
Within the womb of Devaki is my partial plenary expansion, known as Sankarachara or Shesha. Without difficulty, transfer him into the womb of Rohini.
O all auspicious Yogamaya, I shall then appear with my full 6 opulences as the son of Devaki, and you will appear as the daughter of Nandeshala, the queen of Maharaj Nanda.
By sacrifices of animals.
No, we are reading until 19, yes.
By sacrifices of animals, honored human beings will worship you gorgeously. Various paraphernalia, because you are supreme in fulfilling the material desires of everyone.
Lord Krishna blessed Maya Devi by saying, in different places on the surface of the earth, people will give you different names such as Durga, Bhadrakali, Vijaya Vaishnavi, Kumunda, Chandika Krishna, Madhavi, Kanyaka, Maya, Narayani, Ishani, Sarada and Ambika.
The son of Rohini will also be celebrated as Sanskarna because of being sent from the womb of the Devaki to the womb of Rohini. He will be called Rama because of his ability to please all the inhabitants of Gokula, and he will be known as Balabhadra because of his extensive physical strength.
Instructed by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Yoga Maya immediately agreed with the Vedic mantra Om. She confirmed.
That's okay.
Do what he asked. Thus, having accepted the order of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the
Circumambulated.
Him and started for the place on earth, known as Nanda or Gokula. Everything just as the had been told. Thank you.
Very good, very good.
When the child of Devaki was attracted and transferred into the womb of Rohini by Yogamaya, Devaki seemed to have a miscarriage. Thus, all the inhabitants of the palace loudly lamented, Alas, Devaki has lost her child. Thus, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the super soul of all living entities, and who vanquishes all the fear of its entities, entered the mind of Vasudeva in full opulence.
While carrying the form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead within the core of his heart, Vasudeva bore the Lord's transcendently illuminating effulgence, and thus he became as bright as the sun. He was therefore very difficult to see or approach through sensory perception. Indeed, he was unapproachable and unperceivable, even for such formidable men as Kamsa, and not only for Kamsa, but for all living entities.
Thereafter, accompanied by plenary expansions, the fully opulent Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is all auspicious for the entire universe, was transferred from the mind of Vasudeva to the mind of Devaki. Devaki, who has been initiated by Vasudeva, became beautiful by carrying Lord Krishna, the original consciousness for everyone, the causes of all bodies, within the core of her heart, just as the east becomes beautiful by carrying the rising moon.
Devaki, that kept within herself the Supreme Personality of God, the cause of all causes, the foundation of the entire cosmos, but because she was under arrest in the house of Kamsa, she was like the flames of a fire covered by the walls of a rock, or like a person who has knowledge but cannot distribute it to the world for the benefit of human society.
Chai. Very good. So we'll read verse 9. अथाहम् अंशभागेन देवक्या पुत्रातं शुभे प्राप्स्यामि त्वं यशोदयां नन्दपत्यं भविष्यसि अथाहम् अंशभागेन देवक्या पुत्रां शुभे प्राप्स्यामि त्वं यशोदायां नन्दपत्न्यां भविष्यसि
Ataham amshabhagena
अंशभागेन देवक्यां पुत्रतां शुभे
Prapsyami tvam yashodayam
प्राप्स्यामि त्वां यशोदयां नन्दपत्न्यां भविष्यसि
अथाहं सभागेन
प्राप्स्यामि त्वं यशोदायां
Nandapatnyam bhavishyasi
अतहाम अंशभागेन
अथाहंशभागेन
देवक्या पुत्रतां शुभे
देवक्यां पुत्रतां शुभे
प्राप्स्यामि त्वां यशोदयां
प्राप्स्यामि त्वां यशोदयां
Nandapatnyam bhavishyasi
नन्दपत्न्यां भविष्यसि Very good. Very good.
Clap was for Alex.
Yes. Very good, Alex. Translation. O all auspicious Yogamaya, I shall then appear with my full 6 opulences as the son of Devaki, and you will appear as the daughter of Mother Yashoda, the queen of Maharaj Nanda.
Word by word.
Oh, sorry. Okay, we'll do word by word. Everyone together. Ata, therefore, aham, I, amshabhagena, by the plenary expansion, devakya, O Devaki, putran, subhe, O all auspicious Yogamaya, prapsyami, I shall become, tvam, you, Yashodayam, in the womb of Mother Yashoda, Nanda Patnyam, the wife of Maharaj Nanda, Bhavishyasi, shall also appear. Okay. I think we already read the translation. We'll read it again. Translation. O all auspicious Yogamaya, I shall then appear with my full 6 opulences as son of Devaki, and you will appear as the daughter of Mother Yashoda, the queen of Maharaj Nanda. Purport, who would like to read? For your enthusiasm, please.
Yes, very well. The word Amshabhagena is important in this verse. In Bhagavad Gita 10:42, the Lord says,
Atva bahunitena kimnatena tavarjuna vishvatvayam krishnam ekam shena sthito jagat.
But what need is there, Arjuna, for all this detailed knowledge? With a single fragment of myself, I pervade and support this entire universe. Everything is situated as a part of the Supreme Lord's potency. In regard to Lord Krishna's appearance in the womb of Devaki, Brahma played a part also because on the bank of the milk ocean he requested the Supreme Personality of Godhead to appear. A part was also played by Baladev, the first expansion of Godhead. Similarly, Yogamaya, who appeared as the daughter of Mother Yashoda, also played a part. Thus, Jiva Tattva, Vishnu Tattva, and Shakti Tattva are all integrated with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And when Krishna appears, he appears with all his integrated parts. As explained in previous verses, Yogamaya was requested to attract Sankarshana, Baladeva, from the womb of Devaki to the womb of Rohini. And this was a very heavy task for her. Yogamaya naturally could not see how it was possible for her to attract Sankarshana. Therefore, Krishna addressed her as Shubhe, auspicious, and said, "Be blessed, take power from me, and you will be able to do it. By the grace of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, anyone can do anything, and for the Lord is present in everything, all things being his parts and parcels, and increasing or decreasing by his supreme will." Balaram was only 15 days older than Krishna. By the blessing of Krishna, Yogamaya became the daughter of Mother Yashoda. But by the supreme will, she was not able to enjoy the parental love of her father and mother. Krishna, however, although not actually born from the womb of Mother Yashoda, enjoyed the parental love of Mother Yashoda and Nanda. By the blessings of Krishna, Yogamaya was able to achieve the reputation of being the daughter of Mother Yashoda, who also became famous by the blessings of Krishna. Yashoda means one who gives favor.
Very good. Thank you so much for joining for Srimad Bhagavatam session, and I'm very grateful for this opportunity to speak today. So, yesterday we were out for tabling, and I was just standing there, and we were trying to approach people. It was cold, and then I received a call from Vishesh Prabhu. And he says, "Prabhu, I'm giving this class tomorrow." And he said, "I'm giving class tomorrow, this verse. I want to discuss it with you." I'm like, "Prabhu, really? Can you check on what date you are giving class?" And he said, "Oh, it's not tomorrow, it's next week." And I said, "Then who's giving class tomorrow?" And I checked and it was me. So... So, oh my God, that's okay. That's not the point. The point is that yesterday I got to know when I was out in the evening at 6 p.m. So I had very little time to prepare. So I went over the verses, and so the point is that I'm not very well prepared for this class. So I would need all of your inputs so you can, have a beautiful discussion rather than a class. Thank you for your blessings. First, I would like to discuss a point. So this is Krishna talking to Yogamaya, and he's addressing her as all auspicious. So how can we consider Yogamaya all auspicious? Yes, okay. He's talking about Yogamaya. I thought it was Mahamaya. I was like, Mahamaya? No. Yes. But yes, Yogamaya. Actually, let's talk about Mahamaya. Is Mahamaya all auspicious or no?
Yes.
What do you think? Yes. And if yes, why? Please.
So, Mahamaya, it does the hard work of keeping the entities entangled in the material world, which brings forth misery. And with misery, we realize that, oh, there's something higher. So it's also auspicious because it pushes us to a point where we all think, why am I here? What's the purpose of this life? And that's how the journey starts for us also. If we were pampered, we probably wouldn't come to Krishna.
Yes. Actually, I was reading a verse yesterday from Srimad Bhagavatam, and which said that actually Prabhupada says Maya is not bad. People consider Maya as, Maya is bad, this and that. But actually, what is Maya's job? Maya's job is, okay, you want to say something?
No.
Maya's job is to purify us, to actually make us suitable for Krishna's service. Because right now, if we deeply reflect, we are not very suitable for Krishna's service. Including like every one of us. We have some or the other faults, some anarthas, which are not, uh, very suitable for Krishna's service. Because imagine what we are right now, and if we go to Goloka, what will we do there? Disaster, exactly. So that is the only reason why we are not there, and people they question that, oh, if Krishna, he's my ever well wisher, he's my friend, he's all compassionate, then why can't he just take me back? Arey, he cannot take you back because because of your anathas, because who you are right now, it's impossible to be there with all the other residents of Vrindavan. And we can realize it. We can realize it immediately when we live in a temple setting. Asura also very much Krishna conscious.
Yeah.
We are not even that. We cannot do that also. So we are not even fit for that. I'm not saying that we are all bad, but the point is that Maya is not bad. It is there for our purification. So if we pray to Krishna, and we also understand from this series of verses that Maya is under control of Krishna. That what is she doing? She is just following the instructions of Krishna, right? So if we completely surrender to Krishna, if we pray to Krishna, then it will be easy for us to overcome Maya. I would like to share a pastime of Srila Prabhupada. So Prabhupada, he was giving a class, and he said, Maya cannot touch me. And everyone was like, Jai Prabhupada, that. Yes. So everyone was like glorifying Prabhupada, and Prabhupada said this, so Maya cannot touch Prabhupada. And then Prabhupada was standing in front of deities, and he was praying very intensely, like his eyes closed, and very intensely he was praying. And one of his disciples was beside him, and he asked, like, Srila Prabhupada, what were you praying for? I'm just very curious. Can you tell me what were you praying for? And Srila Prabhupada said, oh, I was praying to Krishna that please keep me protected from Maya. And the disciple was there in the class also, so he said, but Prabhupada, you said Maya cannot touch me. He said, because I'm surrendered to Krishna, because I'm praying to Krishna, that's why Maya cannot touch me. So we should always understand that with our strength, with our intelligence, we cannot do anything. It's impossible for us to overcome Maya. It's impossible for us to, get rid of our anarthas, to be purified. It's not possible. If you don't believe me, give it a try. It's not possible, but it's very, very easy if we just surrender to Krishna. So many times what happens is our focus, it shifts on getting rid of some anartha, or working on this conditioning, working on that conditioning. Maybe, oh, I want to get rid of my this anartha, I want to do this austerity, this penance, I want to follow this rules, this regulation. And the focus completely shifts from loving Krishna to purifying our anartha. So the purpose is lost there only. You know, it's like someone is running so fast, they are running. But then if you go and ask them, where are you going? Oh, I don't know. So the purpose is lost there. The point is that if you genuinely try and love Krishna, pray to Krishna, that I want to come closer to you, He will make all arrangements for the other things to get in right place. So our whole goal should be to love Krishna. And yes, trying our best, being conscious of, oh, I have this anatha, maybe I should be careful of not, offending other devotees or not hurting someone. But that should not be the sole focus of our sadhana. So I want to mention that. Jidaya Prabhu, do you have any questions?
No.
Any points? No. Okay. I know it's you, when you shave, it's like you feel like touching your head. Yeah. Where was I? Loving Krishna and why? Okay, loving Krishna. So we understand that the point is to love Krishna. How do we do that? If it's that easy that okay, we have to shift our focus just to love Krishna, then why are we not able to do that? Any answers? Because of Maya? But then we said that, oh, Maya is under Krishna's control, and if we surrender to Krishna, if we pray to Krishna, then Maya Devi is not. And if we are trying to go closer to Krishna, why will Maya Devi hold you back? Yes, Prabhu.
I'm sorry, after you. Oh, sometimes Maya also tries to show you the mirror also, right? When you try to do that, like move into a temple or saffron or whatever. Then it brings out, just so you know, not that it will really not let you go forward, but just so you go with a little more care, knowing who you really are.
Yes.
And she will test your waters. How deep, what is your actual intention? She'll make it manifest.
Very, very true. Yes, Prabhu, your point?
Yes, because I think our desires are not that strong.
Desires are not that strong. Actually, all what all you said, it's actually very much similar and in sync. Maya Devi will make sure that your desires are strong and then show you the mirror so that you know where you are and how you can move forward. And what did you say, Prabhu?
Test your waters, see how
Test your waters.
deep your waters are.
How deep your waters are. It's very similar to Sathak Prabhu. Our desire is not very strong. What does this mean? That we have some other motives, some tendency to enjoy by ourselves. We were talking with Sathak Prabhu the other day, and he was sharing that, we read in this Prabhupada's purport that people, they want to become God, they want to be equal to Krishna, and and then sometimes we think that, oh, this is just theory. Prabhupada is saying that, and people, they may exist, but it's not me or it's not around me. But when you go out, you meet people, you talk with them, you understand that people actually have the desire of becoming God. And somewhere we also have the desire. Because if not, then we won't be here, for sure. So we have that desire somewhere. If we dig deep, we'll find, I want to enjoy, I want to control. Yes. And it's not to discourage anyone. I see the face is very dull. Don't worry. But we also have a desire, now that we are practicing sadhana bhakti, we have a desire to love Krishna, to be with Krishna, to serve Krishna. And we are also doing something about it. We are waking up early in the morning, we are chanting, we are taking darshan, we are singing for the Lord. Wow, so beautiful singing Damodar Ashtakam early in the morning. Wow. No, nothing better than that. Offering lamb. Wow, yeah, it's so amazing. We can understand from this like how much Krishna wants us to be with him. He's making all these arrangements. Oh, imagine we are just left here in the material world without any facility. How much grateful we should be to Srila Prabhupada, who made this arrangement in Western countries also. Like, how can we imagine offering a lamb early in the morning, 7 a.m., singing Damodar Ashtakam with devotees? Oh, Krishna. Yeah, I don't know where would I be or where would all of us be when if Srila Prabhupada was not there? Or if he had not come to Western countries. Yes, yadi Prabhupada na hoy to, tabe ki hoy to. I think we were discussing this point that, oh, why Mayadevi holds us back. Yes, desire, we have to make our desire very strong. And also, Krishna is a jealous lover. Krishna is a jealous lover. If you have any other desire, Krishna will be like, okay, go and fulfill that, then come to me. So, when will we become fully Krishna conscious? When we don't have any other desire, any desire other than serving Krishna. And Prabhu, on your point, that when you take a step, maybe when you move into the temple, or you take initiation, or before you take initiation, when you're closer to that step, or maybe you commit deeply to your vows, like taking up brahmacharya or anything like that, Krishna will test you. He will show you. And I want to share my experience. So, it's not been a week also, I've taken saffron. First few days I was blissful like anything. I was very, very happy, very happy. And then something happens. Boom. And Mahatma Prabhu was here. He was asking us to chant and ask Krishna, what do we want? What is our deepest desire? And I was like, oh Krishna, I want your love. I want to be with you, and this and that. I was like, oh, this is my desire. I only want you. And then something happens, and I was like, Krishna, maybe if you can help me with this, that would be, So, where did that desire go to be with Krishna? Where did it go? just a little bit of misery, like not misery also, little bit of churning here and there. Krishna just twisted one I don't know, one valve, I would say, not even 2-3 problems, just one, very little. And then the waters were tested. I was like, okay, Krishna, I understand where am I. So yeah, it happens with everyone. When something happens when life is going good, when everything is okay, lovey-dovey, then we are also very good. Like, oh, I want Krishna prem, this and that. But then when something happens, then waters are tested. But that is also okay. I also realize that when everything is okay, somehow I'm not that sincere chanting, in praying to Krishna. But when something goes wrong, then you actually pray. Then you actually go and cry in front of Krishna. So yes, that is also Krishna's plan only to bring us back. I think we have 10 minutes, so we can discuss something. If you have any questions, any reflections. Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, I've actually seen that when we have darshan, when we take darshan of Gauritai, Radhakrishna, and
Temples, Madra.
then I don't know, with me, I noticed people are there taking darshan, they all come back. Sometimes some people stay longer, and I know, okay, something is going on. Sometimes they don't, because everything is good, sometimes they stay longer. Yeah, I stay longer, but wait a minute, why I'm here? So yeah, stay longer, maybe to ask mercy. It's not that strong enough. It's solved now. We feel we go back.
Yeah, you pay obeisances longer. You stand in front of deities longer. Yeah.
You're saying too much.
Yes. All your devotional service comes out when you're in missing. Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, I was thinking of how Kartik is very merciful in a way that it doesn't matter if you're initiated, not initiated, second initiated. You can worship. You can
Yes.
offer him lamb. I was like, wow. Krishna's like, you can't come to the altar. I'll give you the lamb. Take it. And
Yeah.
for 30 days straight, it's like, wow. So merciful.
Yes, Krishna makes no distinction. He will let you offer lamb. He will let you swing him, Julan Yatra, we just had Julan Yatra. So beautiful. He comes out of the altar and jumps out of the altar. Yeah. Any other points?
Thank you for the wonderful point. I really like the point that you showed that sometimes our mind is to we have to be loving Krishna, but sometimes we just focus on purifying our anarthas. Sometimes I also do it when I sit and chant. Sometimes I'm like, oh Krishna, please purify my this anartha, please purify my this anartha. But I just forget that the main intention is to love Krishna, not to just purify our anartha.
Yes. This is very important. Many times we get sidetracked. Many times we actually forget the purpose of us doing everything. So it's very important. Every day, ask yourself, why am I doing this? I actually had a sticky note on my wall saying that, why am I doing this? I've lost it, I'll make it again. But it's very important to realign ourselves with the purpose, because many times we get lost. Sometimes we are running for fame, sometimes we run for, honor. Sometimes we get caught up in all this lower things. Our goal is to love Krishna, our goal is to serve the devotees, but what are our actions? What are we doing by our actions? Is it matching? We should time to time go back, reflect, and see if, okay, this is what I want to be, but how am I acting? Am I acting in this direction? Even if you're not there yet, but it should be in that direction. It should not be in opposite direction. So it's very important to realign ourselves every time. Just take a step back, go back, reflect, right? Journaling really helps. I started journaling and a lot comes out. Yes, Prabhu.
When I used to, so now I'm a bit regular with my journaling, that I'm able to do every day. But before, I wasn't very, consistent with it. And then I opened my journal and I realized that every time there's an entry, I'm in trouble. So the only time I write to Krishna is like, Krishna, please save me. I was like, none of it is expressing, it's just gratitude. I obviously start with gratitude that Krishna, thank you very much for doing this for me, that for me.
But if you so desire, Krishna, please.
Please help me. Yeah. And that made me realize that you're very selfish. you should start writing to Krishna often, It's like, don't just go to your parents when you need them. Don't just go to your friends when you need them. Don't go to your peers when you need them. Just, seek their association. Otherwise, also.
Yeah. And when you go to Krishna, when you are not in trouble, when everything is okay, then maybe trouble will not come. Maybe, just maybe. But yeah, that is our nature. That's okay. Even though we are just going to Krishna when we are in trouble, but we are still going to Krishna. That is important. Akama sarva kamava moksha kama udarati tivrena bhakti yogyena yajde purusham param. Yes, if you have all desire, if you have no desire, if you have desire for liberation, whatever, just go to Krishna. That's all. Anything else?
I want to share a little thing with you. So Dinatarani's journaling experience reminded me.
years back, I was very regular with at this thicker journal. In fact, I'd emoji rate my day's experience, and then I'd make little caricatures. And then year back, I just looked, whoa, this thing meant so much to me, but now it means nothing. And I almost felt like I was gonna die about that particular matter back then when it happened. So if any huge thing would come up, any disappointment, I just go back to my journal and I'd be like, this was actually much more. It meant much more to me, and yet it's just passed. So that also helps to reflect.
Yes. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, that miseries and happiness, it's like changing of seasons. Matra spashastu kanteya shitoshna sukha dukkada agampaino nityas tam titikshasva bharata. Yeah, so he says that it's like changing of seasons, happiness and distress. It will come and go. When distress is there, we feel like this will never end. That is one reason why we are so miserable in that particular situation. If we realize that this will also go, this is not the ultimate, then it will be easy. If we just stay there calm, okay, let it pass, that's okay. It will be easier for us to overcome that situation. But many times we are caught up that, oh, this thing has happened, now what will happen? It's like this will never end. You feel like the misery will never end, and sometimes you also feel like the happiness will never end. Both are not true. Yes. I always remember this. My father shared a story. He's like, Beta, if you feel so miserable any day that you feel like ending your life, you just remember, this too shall pass. So everything like that will pass. Happiness will also pass. Distress will also pass.
And you will also pass.
We will also pass one day. Yes. So, yeah, someone said that, this material life is temporary. Why take it so seriously? Say, thank you, Prabhu.
A lot of people have said that.
Yeah, I mean, it was said in a funny way. I was not able to depict the same thing, but yeah, it was said in a very funny way. Yeah, thank you, Prabhu. Thank you, Rohan Prabhu. You are my only friend here. Any other points?
So on this verse, Mata Svashvastu, I had an example like sometimes even if we see in Canada, somewhere it will be, in Vancouver there is so much rain. Okay, if we go to Northern Territories, there is always snow. But there will be some time, even if there is more winter, there will be some time and there is less winter. Even if that place is full of winter. So if you are happy the whole life, still there will be some little bit
Miseries.
it cannot be like you will be happy for the whole life. So even if we see big celebrities, they behave happy in front of us, but we know the reality. That's why there's society and everything. So that example I really like there should be more summer, then there is more winter, but still there is some seasons. Yeah, even in Bombay we say there is only summer and summer, but still there is sometimes rainy season. Sometimes there will be winter. They only put a half sweater or something. So.
Yes, definitely. Your life cannot be all good, like there's no misery whatsoever. It's not possible. You are in the material world. What do you expect? And sometimes people, they misunderstand that, if you become a devotee, you'll have no miseries. And that is a very wrong conception. Miseries will be there, but you will have the strength by Krishna's grace to overcome it, to actually go through it very smoothly, and to take the lessons, teachings, and grow through your challenges. So that way the devotees are different from the non-devotees. Yes. Oh, Amal Haribinam Prabhu, you are here. Haribol.
I just want to know your personal experience about how you keep on reminding yourself that again we are not the enjoyers, as you mentioned that we somewhere have this thing that we tend to enjoy. Now it might sometimes come in me that, oh, let's say Sarthak chastised me, or Dina already told me something. I'm just giving an example.
It's not Dina, it's Dina.
Dina Tarni, right? So I'll be like, okay, first I'll go like, let me just give them. But while I'm going, I remember that, oh no, well, they can do it. But my Dasos me goes completely away when I'm playing Matanga. Then I become like, let me be enjoyer of me. So how do you remind yourself?
How do I remind myself? I have this band in my hand. This one. It says, "How may I be of service?" So if you remind yourself always to be in a service mentality, like or servant mentality, that oh, I want to serve. How can I serve in this moment? How can I be of service? Then you will be reminded of, oh, you are not the enjoyer, but you are meant to serve Krishna. So in every situation, try to serve. If you are playing mridanga, try to serve. If you're leading a team, try to serve. If you are, mopping the floor, try to serve. If you are alone, try to serve. If you are with people, try to serve. One mantra.
While playing Matanga, we are actually, the mood is like, let me serve Shila Prabhupada. But then at the same time, you think that, okay, let me be a little, faster, or let me add a little bit of the, huh?
Prabhu, that's okay. Take it easy.
With mercy, organically comes in the moment, in that moment. When you start to enjoy the dance too much, it comes to you, it just knocks out of nowhere that, oh, am I enjoying this? It's just like I could have been dancing at a pub, and that would also be an enjoyment of the dance, right? Am I doing the same here? It knocks your head organically. It's just mercy. You can't really make it happen for you, right? You have to pay for that.
Yeah, and you can see you are enjoying playing mridanga. That doesn't mean that you thinking that, oh, I'm the enjoyer, Krishna is not the enjoyer. No, I mean, see, you cannot be miserable while playing mridanga. You cannot be miserable while dancing. You are feeling the bliss. You are uh, getting the bliss from Krishna by serving. You are getting that mercy. So it's natural. You cannot stop that, and you should not stop that actually. Why to stop it? If you are dancing, would you want yourself to be sitting in a corner and crying, Krishna, Krishna? Mahaprabhu used to dance. Our movement is of dancing and chanting blissfully, happily. Chant and be happy. So that is the whole point. So it's okay. It's okay to be happy, Prabhu. Yes.
I had asked this question to Mahatma Prabhu the other day, that how can, so one lady asked this question at BYS actually. She said, how can we purify our desires? And then he said, it will take time to purify our desires. It's like, that example of a fan where it's rotating, but when you turn it off, it still rotates for some time. So you can think of ourselves in that kind of a phase where that fan is still rotating, our desires are not yet purified. But in that moment of when you're doing the service, you can choose your motive, why you're doing that service. That will bring you to the consciousness of, okay, maybe I have the desire to enjoy this for myself. Maybe I like it when people appreciate me when I play nice manana. Maybe something else. But in this moment, my motive is not that. That may come on side. When you finish singing, when you finish playing mridanga, many people will come to you and say, oh, you played very nice mridanga. That is okay, that desire is okay. But in that moment, when you're doing that service, you can choose your motive. I'm doing this for Krishna. I'm not doing this for myself.
Yes. Yeah, so being happy while playing Mridanga is okay, but you should Decide why you're happy. If you're happy serving Krishna, or if you want adoration, if you want some distinction, like that.
And also because you're doing a service, right? Like you would want to do it nicely and to the best of your abilities. And you can't be the best of your abilities if you're sad and not doing it with heart. So you can think of it like that as well.
Okay, I think we'll end with that. Thank you so much.